Hey guys, it's John again from Tank Talk Time. Today it's Wednesday, which makes it Wet Floor Wednesday. So we're going to do a water change on this tank. I got to catch a bristlenose out because the person's coming to collect it today. I've also got a wave maker being delivered today. Hopefully that gets done, or that gets here while I'm doing my water change. That would be fantastic. I'll do the unboxing and things for you guys once it's here. So yeah, as you can see, the tank is looking amazing. It's crystal clear now. All the sand and the dust particles and that's all settled. As you can see, fish are settled in lovely. You know, everything's doing really well in there. I'm really happy so far. So good. We got the, as I said, it's water change day. We'll get that done in a second. pH and everything's fine. That's all been tested. No ammonia as of yet. So it looks like the cycle went really well by adding all the beneficial bacteria that I did. So that really came in handy. Also, I don't think the pre-filter was set up right last time. Looks like the filters, the sponges are being sucked up to the top, so I'm gonna have to pull that out, have a look at that as well while I've got this all turned off. So yeah, let's get this tank drained. Yeah, hate that part. I know there's other ways of doing it, but I've always done it that way, so I'll stick to the old siphoning with my mouth. Let's move that over here. As the substrate's new, I'm not going to worry too much about going around inside of it, because there's not going to be anything down in there. So I'm literally just going to be draining the tank today. You know what? Alexa, play something that doesn't have copyright. I should have checked the hose was outside the door first. I've got a little bit of a wet floor situation. Oops! Floor is just a little bit wet. Oops. Sorry, I've got towels. I'll clean it up. I don't call it Wet Floor Wednesdays for nothing. Okay, so I've done about 25%, maybe just a little bit over. I don't want to make it too drastic for them. Obviously, fish are new, it's still young, so I don't want to do a big water change for the first one. I've done a 25%, that should be absolutely fine. I'm going to take this opportunity to take this wave maker out now. I'll show you in a second how bad this thing really is. I actually think it's sucking water in rather than blowing it out. I don't know how, but I think that's what's happening with it. So yeah, so let's get that wave maker out while we're here. Okay, so let's see, that's not... Oh, you know what, that's doing really well now. How typical is that? I've got to show you guys that it's a rubbish wave maker. I mean, it's not kicking up loads of water, only from that one little corner there. It's really gunked up, so I'm going to give it a clean out, see if that's the issue, pop it back in, then at least I'll have the two wave makers, then that'll be really good. Okay, so I've given it a clean out. I mean, as you can hear, it's pretty noisy anyway. There's definitely something going on with it. Right, it does look like it's kicking out a little bit more water than it was. I'm just trying to fill up out the water. It's still only from that one corner though. It seems to be coming out the whole thing. You know, I have cleaned it out. I definitely can't wait for the next wave maker to get here. I think it's going to be a lot better than that. I'll keep it in there for now until the new one comes. Alright. Get this tank filled up, shall we? Right, we've got this tank filling up in the background here. I'm going to get tab safe. Every time we're doing the water change, always have to get that tab safe in there. Now this one here takes, let's have a look here. So one cap for over 20 litres of water. Okay, so this is a 250 litre tank, 12 caps. Alright, so let's just go ahead and let this fill up. Okay, so I've just turned the filter on, and as always, you always get the stuff that it kicks out straight away. There's always going to be that stuff, the plant matter, things like that that's gone down in there. Always something that gets chucked up. I'm not worried, that'll settle down in a couple of hours. I think I might have dislodged the plant here, so that's going to have to get replanted as well. Right, now I'm not going to fill it up any more than that. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to fill it up any more than that because I've got the other wave maker coming, and if I fill it up any more, I'm not going to be able to get the plug in the gaps in the glass in the back right and left corners here. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is maybe using this one here, possibly over this side of the tank, chucking it around, you know, chucking the water back way, and then having the new one on that side, chucking around that way, so it's doing like a vortex. So all the stuff's not going to have a chance to settle because the two wave makers together are going to be swirling everything around all the time, giving the filter more of a chance to pick it all up. Actually, what I want to do is I want to get down that pre-filter and have a look. So I need to turn this all back off. Alright, let's get this pre-filter up. Everyone's fish cupboards look like this, so don't judge me. Alright, let's get this one locked off. This one at the back here locked off. Okay, I got a bucket here because even though my floor is absolutely drenched, I do not want any more water going on my floor. This is a better look at the pre-filter, guys. So as you can see, it's got 3 layers of sponges. I don't know if you can see, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so it's got these layers of sponges through there. A lot of water still in there by the sound of it, so get that out for a second.
One eternity later.
Yeah, no, guys, so after a battery change, about 2 hours of trying to work it out myself, I phoned the previous owner of the tank and the filter, and it turns out I had the piping the wrong way around. So it's supposed to come from the tank, through the top of the filter, down through, out the bottom, and into my main filter. I had it the other way around, which is why my filters were getting sucked to the roof of it, because it was coming down and going
trying to go up through, but yeah, the filters were getting sucked to the top. But it's all in now, it's all sorted. I felt like a bit of an idiot afterwards. I got called a bit of an idiot as well. But yeah, I'm happy. It's all in there. It's all flowing through fine now. The filters are all working perfectly. So yeah, I'll let me continue.
Because I lost a lot of water, I now have to prime the filter a bit. So it starts coming through. There we go. Starting to trickle out the top now. So I'm getting somewhere.
2 hours later.
Okay guys, so after about an hour's fighting with the thing, a lot of wet floor, a battery change later, I finally managed to get it going through. It's flowing nicely out there now. I netted a lot of the floating debris because that was quite a lot with me faffing around with the filters and stuff like that, so there was quite a lot. So I netted out all the floating debris, or most of the floating debris that I could get out. I've caught the bristle nose, he's ready to go. I'm just waiting for the people to turn up now. But I've had to shift all the rocks around. I'm going to flatten all this substrate out in a second because it's all over the place. You can see the wave makers, it's trying its best, but it's just not doing very well. For a 1,000 to 3,000 litre per hour wave maker, that's just not good enough, not at all. That's barely doing anything. So that Postman's just been, I was hoping it was going to be my new wave maker, but it wasn't. But I did get my sinking Malawi pellets, which is good. It's got a lot of good stuff in there. There's some krill in there, spirulina, garlic, some algae of some kind, I can't remember. There's lots of things listed on it. It's really, really good for them. And they absolutely love it. It's what I've been feeding them in the past, so these guys have absolutely demolished anything that goes in there. So they should like this one. Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to fill this to the top because I want to install the new wave maker today. I'm really, really hoping that it comes today. And I don't want to be faffing around draining the water down again to get the plug in underneath. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it as that. So let's get the lid back on and leave the fish alone for a minute, let them settle back down again before I go faffing them around again. Okay, that thing's heavier than it looks. Lid's back on. I think that's all I can do for now. So the woman's coming for the bristles in a minute, so that'll get gone. I was hoping to show you guys me installing the wave maker. If it comes a little bit later on today, I will put it on the end here so you guys can see it. Finally! Hey guys, so finally after 2 days of waiting, finally arrived. Let's get this thing open, shall we? Well, it's nothing major, it's not like expensive brands or anything, it's just All Pond solution. Let's do it that way, I think you can see that better. Yeah, All Pond solution, 2,000 litre per hour, wave maker. Does what I need it to do. You know, just pump water around the tank. That's all it's there for, really. Let's have a look. Well, it looks like it's got a fairly decent sized lead, which is good. They always have really small leads on it. Adjustable bit. That's good. Oh yeah. Well, there it is. Just that little thing there. Yeah, it almost looks like a spaceship with a little fin on the top there, doesn't it? I'll
basically that should slot into there. I can move that all around. I don't know how. If I tighten it, yes I do. Okay, so yeah, so that's handy to know. I literally just tighten that one there up. Yeah, and it doesn't move. That's good. Okay. Now, let's get this thing installed in the tank. Right, that's the new wave maker there. So as you can see, that's kicking out quite a bit of flow there now. Good bit of surface movement, which is good. That's what we want. I am going to have to lift it back up again because I've just remembered I have to fill the tank up yet. So I'm happy with that though. Really, really good bit of flow on that. Much better. Okay, let's get the tank filled up. Yeah, I just realised as well, while I'm here, and the lid's all up, I haven't shown you the lighting that I've got running this tank, so let me show you that real quick. So running this, I've got 1, 2, 3 LED lights running all the way across. I think these are just under 3 foot ones, so the tank's 3 foot. Yeah, they literally just fit. I do have also this one here. I don't tend to turn it on. Let me just show you a second. That one's quite yellow compared to the others. It looks white on there, but trust me, when it's in the tank looks slightly yellow. If I try and keep that there a second, I'll try and show you the difference. So that's with it on, that's with it off. I really prefer it off than on. So, yeah, but just in case, I keep it there just in case I do fancy turning it on at one point. But flow is looking really, really good. As you can see, it's really kicking stuff around now. So all of this stuff is what was settled in the tank, but now that the wave maker's in there, it's actually kicking it all up. You can see all the little particles and things like that now. Fish are loving the new flow. Plants look good all waving around. Yeah, I'm really happy with that wave maker. That was ideal. Goodbye. So there's now the 2 wave makers now, and you can just see the power on that one. And then that one there as well, running it. But look at that water movement. Really, really good. Okay. Alright, so that's tank topped up. Wave maker's in now. I've got it pointing down towards the back, diagonally down across the back of the tank there, so it can push everything down towards the intake pipe there, so that the filter catches it all. I've got the other one, which is the old one, because it's such a short jet of water. I've got it going up at the surface, so it's breaking the water surface there, helping it aerate the tank and get some movement across the top here. As you can see, the movement in there is really, really good. I've got some good plant movement going across the back there, good grass movement. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a bit of a long one, but we've had lots on this video today. So we've had the water change, we've had fish update, we've had wave maker unboxing and installation, tank topping up. So yeah, there's been a lot to talk about in this one. I'll be doing another one obviously on Wednesday next week. That's when I'll be doing the video. Hopefully I'll be able to upload it on the same day. But there'll be lots on that one as well. I'm actually headed to Ensley Garden Centre. There's a Maidenhead inside there, so I'm going to be going there and grabbing some new fish. Not too sure what I'm going to get yet. It's either going to be some more Malawi, about the same sort of size, or it's going to be some Synodontis of some kind, because they're more suited to the higher pH than the corridors I've got in there at the moment. So I'm hoping to get some Petricolas, because They actually come from Lake Malawi, and they'd be perfect in there, and I've always wanted petricolas, to be fair. Now, I want to get them in there, hopefully. As I said, that'll be Monday. Water change on Wednesday, so I'll include that in the video as well. I'm really happy with the new wave maker and the flow on it. The water movement in there now is so much better. I might have to pull the grass away from the back pipe there, because it seems to be getting pushed into that back corner, getting trapped. So I might have to pull that out just a little bit. And I've got a couple of floating plants where the wave maker's kicked it up. I've got a couple more floating plants in the top there, so I'll get them out in a second. As I said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to, you can like and subscribe. That way you can follow the fish and the tank growth with me as I do it, and watch the growth of these guys, get their colour, and start getting their personalities and fighting for that tank boss space. My Snowball Plek is out. I'm going to try and get some footage of him for you guys. Sorry, the Snowball Plek made a bit of an appearance, so I had to make sure I got a little bit of video footage of him, because he's rarely out. You pay all this money for these fish and they hide in the rocks. But yeah, as I was saying, hope you guys liked today's video. Like and subscribe if you did, if you want to, obviously, if you want to follow the growth of these fish. I'm looking forward to going shopping for the fish on Monday, and making another video on Wednesday as well, so hopefully you guys will be there for that. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I'll see you in the next one.